All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Coming at you with another quick lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. With another lesson, the unthinkable is coming. Now, I want to start at the book of Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And it reads, "In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." All right. And the word reproach goes into shame. All right. And this day is coming. A lot of you women out there, you don't think this day is coming, but this day is definitely coming. All right. Because a lot of you women out there, you walk around in great pride. Not only do you do the deeds of wickedness, but when you do, you walk around with no shame and you walk around in great pride. But shame is coming. Okay. Shame is going to cover you like a filthy garment. Now, this day, when you start at the top of this chapter, it says what? In the extremities of evils. All right. See, right now, a lot of you people out there, and this one, I'm just going to stick to the topic. This one will get dealing with the women. A lot of y'all are in a lot of comfort. Okay. Y'all got a lot of security and y'all got a lot of upliftment. Why? Because we live in a society where y'all are worshipped. Okay. There is a Queen of Heaven spirit going on, and that is pushed in the forefront of America, Babylon the Great. Okay. So it's a lot of BS that y'all can do, that y'all can say without repercussions. But as we've been seeing different news articles popping up, the Lord been judging y'all women. Okay. The Lord been judging you women, and there's a lot more judgment going to come to you women too. Okay. Now for you women out there that repent, okay, follow your Yahweh Shemi Shai to the best you could. This ain't talking about you. All right. This is talking about you. This is talking about wicked ass women running around the earth. Okay. Now, let's get this real fast. Oh, before I get that next scripture, you got to think, right? You got to think what is going to happen for a woman to have this type of mindset? The mindset that a woman carried now. And like I say, I'm just speaking, I'm just generally speaking. All right. I ain't talking about all you women, so don't get out of control. But generally speaking, the mindset that y'all carry today is, I don't need no man, right? I can do bad by my own self, and all these other different quotes and bullshit that y'all say, right? And a lot of you women, y'all could easily just turn to, OnlyFans and, different X-rated sites to make money. See, a lot of you women can make money just off of, your beauty, okay, or your different, your body parts, which you destroy yourself when you do that. That shit is off. But this is how y'all can come up, being strippers and, harlots, queens. That's what the real word harlot mean. Okay, whore. A lot of y'all can come up in the easiest way, But that way that y'all are doing that is that's in a way of wickedness. You see, a woman ain't supposed to be parading her self around and selling her body. That's complete madness. But see, this is what's pushed here in America, Babylon the Great. That this type of behavior is okay. Have multiple partners. Man, that shit that's madness. But see, this is how a lot of you women, say, what y'all say when y'all doing it. I'm getting that bag. But real soon, when things collapse, y'all gonna fumble, right? Y'all gonna fumble. Now let's get this. I ain't gonna make this too long. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, verse 9, because this is the point, right? Look what the Lord is saying to you women. Look what the Lord is saying to you daughters of Zion, you Israelite women. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear to my speech. So he's saying, look, you better take heed, okay? You better take heed, you careless woman. You better take heed, you women that is in the state of comfortability, because these times that's coming, you're gonna lose all that, right? And you're gonna want to be protected. You ain't gonna matter who it is. You ain't gonna be picking and choosing and be like, oh, I need him to be 6'3" and you need him to have this and that. You ain't gonna be thinking about none of that. His salary need to be this, he got to make sure he got a haircut every week. Like, y'all ain't gonna be thinking like that. Y'all ain't gonna have this different list of standards, okay, when all hell break loose. No, you're gonna be looking for a man that can provide and protect, okay? Provide and protect. That's what you're gonna be looking for. That's the only thing you're gonna be looking for when all hell break loose, all right? You ain't gonna be talking this BS, that y'all have been talking. All right. So verse 10, it says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. You see? So these different things that, hold y'all up in this society. Okay. The different things that y'all can do. All right. Different things that y'all can use. All this is going to fail. Matter of fact, let's see if I can go into that word vintage. See what other definition it may give me. Vintage. Right, so vintage going into what? It says a harvest of grapes, yield of wine, to take, to distribute, from a vineyard, okay, from a vine harvest. See, so that's what vintage is going to. But when you think about it, that's still a sort of a resource, So the vintage, okay, the goods are going to fail. All right. It says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless one, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Right. So typically when we was to put on sackcloth, that would be what? That would be a time of mourning. And you are going to be in a time of mourning, because you're going to be in a time of a great shame. All right. All the things that you hoped for, all the things that you have set your mind upon, right, for this temporary gain, you're going to lose. Okay. You're going to lose it all. You see, because everything is about to go back to its norm. Right. What I mean norm things are about to go back into, more of a ancient, it's like going to be a verse. It's going to be like a ancient, it's going to be like what they call that? What's that word? Forget that word. But it's going to be like a time zone shift, so to speak, right? Because everything is going to go back into some type of ancient way, right? All this luxurious, have it your way in an instant type of thing that you see going on in this society now, that's about to be out, right? Things gonna go back to being laborious like it was in the ancient time, So it says, gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yea, upon the houses of joy in the joyous city. Right? So that's pretty much the point, that I wanted to touch on, or what I'm going in on is these things, that you have been deceived by, and these things that uplift you and got you walking around, thinking and acting, in the manners of madness, these things is about to come to an end, right? These things are about to come to a stop, a halt, if you will. Little do y'all know. So y'all think this stuff gonna continue like this? Nah, it's gonna come to a point where the hot commodity is gonna be resources. Okay, different resources. What the main things are people gonna be looking for or looking to have and to stock up or to protect with their life? Besides their family. If they don't eventually turn on them, it's gonna be what? Food, water, shelter, okay, ammunition, firearms. You see? These different things would be hot commodities. And you use as what? Resources, whether it's trade and bargaining, self-sustaining, whatever. Right? These little things that people don't think about. And it could be, you could add more to this list. But let's mention this. Women's going to come a commodity too. Because guess what? People are going to be what? Still trying to do trades and bargaining with who? Women. Okay? They're going to use women as a resource. And only the women that's protected by Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to get out of this. Okay? Is going to get out, and be protected. I'll say this. And protected under the men of the Lord. You see? Because that's when it's all going to come down and boil down to of, I need a man. That's what it's going to come down to. You see? But the only protection is not going to come from, TG in the hood. Nah, he might protect you for a little while, but he ain't going to have that ultimate protection, because that's only going to come from the elect men of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. All right? But this is just going on the point of people think, or let's just, like, there's a mistake on top of how I'm talking to you sisters right now, or you daughters of Zion. This is the unthinkable to you because you think society is going to continue to flourish and continue to run as it is. But it's not. It's not. And how society treats you now with the Queen of Heaven, that shit is about to go out the window once people realize, oh shit, I got to survive for myself. I got to do this. I got to do that. It ain't going to be much of the SIMP spirit going on. They're going to be like that with that. They're going to be like with that. The hell, with doing this for women or doing that for women, and being out of their wits. They're going to be grabbing women, all manners of madness you can think is going to be taking place, right? So that was just something quick to the spirit. Rise up, you women at our ease. Shalom.